It is indeed the J.R. Joker Show, starring J.R. Joker. Before we begin, honest, does this pen make me look fat? Write in and let me know, because I don't need to use the pen. I could actually perform without the pen. Okay. Um, we're basically really all the same. We all seek acceptance and approval. The big A words, acceptance and approval. And if we don't get it, ooh, we get really screwed up. Because beyond acceptance and approval, we really want acknowledgement. Yes, we want acceptance, approval, and acknowledgement. And if we don't get these things, then we become twisted and we become adults with a burning, aching hole in us because we didn't get acceptance and approval. Now we got to show the world and go after admiration and adoration. Right, so if we don't get acceptance, if we don't get approval, and if we don't get acknowledgement, it burns a hole in us. We don't have these A's. These A's are all important to us. And it just burns a hole in us. And these people that have this hole burnt in them from the lack of the A's, I refer to them as A-holes, and they all become politicians. Now, if you become a politician, well, that means you got elected. And it's like Yoda, and there is no trying, there's only doing. Not the best Yoda impression. So, I don't even know what he sounds like. Anyway, so once you get elected, your full-time job from that point on is to get reelected. Now, the average person will have a job, and he's got to work at it, And you're doing a good job there, Billings. Keep up the good work. And you work hard at your job in order to keep your job, and that's life. Whereas a politician, he can't work because he's full-time trying to get reelected. Yes, there. Hi. We don't want the opposition to take power now, do we? No. Okay, so can I count on your support? Thank you very much. Next number, his Rolodex is full of possible donors. No, really. And that's what they do all the damn time, from early in the morning till late at night. That's all they do. You see them on TV, sitting in the chambers voting on something or not. But that's not work. They're just sitting there, I'm against it. If they're for it, I'm against it. If we're for it, I'm for it. I don't know what it is, but if they're against it, I'm for it. If they're for it, I'm against it. If we're for it, I'm for it. If we're against it, I'm against it. That's no thought involved whatsoever, So they spend all their time trying to get re-elected. I mean, it takes all their time because the other guys are doing it too, And if you just work 6 hours a day at it, the other guy, he's working 8 hours a day at it. He'll raise more dough and maybe he'll just beat you, So you got to spend, I don't care how long you've been in politics, 2 years, 20 years, 30 years. That's all you do is you just want to get reelected. Keep that nice salary coming in, and if you actually work, that'll subtract your time from trying to be reelected. So if you work, it could put you out of work. So if you're thinking about getting into politics, remember that. So that's why nothing of value ever gets done, because if they work, it'll put them out of work. Just a little political observation without glamming onto any particular politician or party. Okay, so again, what do you think? Is the pen okay? It's pretty much color coordinated, I would say, but does it make me look fat? Really? Seriously? Okay, well, anyway, this is indeed J.R. Joker, and I shall see you next time.